Hello everybody and welcome to Dragon Quest X. I'm Noria, aka Mel. Hi Nathan, welcome. And last week, or was it the week before? I don't remember anymore. The last time we streamed, we finished up 2.0, and before starting in on the plot for 2.1, we have some loose ends to tie up. We are back with adorable warrior Mel with her little ears helmet, because if we look at our stats here, we are at level cap and we need to fix that so we can get her even higher. So we are going to start with the level cap to get to a max level 90. And luckily for Mel being a Puke Depot and having her house here, the place where we pick up this quest is a waypoint outside of Orphea here. How's everybody doing today? Alright, so we need to go to this one, the PP waypoint. Recovering from being sick. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Nathan. I'm doing alright. Any day when you can play Dragon Quest X is a good day. Okay, and that looks like our NPC. She says, I am the Servant of Light, Nazna. Since we are higher than level 81, we can take this quest on. She's heard about us from Mimi, another one of the saints, who was, I believe, the one that we did our last level cap quest with. Since I'm one of the saints who's a servant of light, you remember hearing about the our Master of Holy Light, who we serve in physical form, right? So she has been charged with being the servant of intelligence. Who has an accepting, loving heart toward all. So yeah, she is the embodiment of compassion. If you wish to go above level 85, you will have to prove your own compassion Oh, this one's a fun one. We have to take on a King Cure Slime. I don't think you'll be able to fight the boss by yourself, Nation. I think it requires at least 2 people. Let's see. So she's telling us there is an area in the Puklipo continent called the Poporia Mushroom Mountain where we can find them. But we can fight them anywhere where they're at, and we have to retrieve the emblem of compassion. But if there's no one else to help you out in the boss fight, I'll just make sure this one doesn't go to waste. Alright. If you bring this back, then the guiding light will guide you toward your next limits of power. Please bring back the emblem of compassion. Alright, I will take this and we will do it. The only other place I know of where you can find King Cure Slimes is over in Lendacia, but not the regular one, the fake one that we were going through the entire first part of version 2. And if that is a spoiler for you, you should go check out my earlier videos. But I hope it's not a spoiler, because nobody should have that spoiled for them. So we are going to go... What's the fastest way to get there? Let's use the Hero Princess Stone to get to Granzdor Castle. The portal to get to the front of town. And then we will take a carriage to get to the town of Celedo, which is the one that has the Dharma Temple in the back. But we need to get into the fake world, so we will have to make use of one of those pillars and our Bravestone. Is this the first time I'll be showing the Bravestone off, other than the plot reasons? He's just saying that as gratitude for helping bring the princess back, we can use the cart whenever. We're going to Celedo. Yes, that Bravestone. So, since we have the Bravestone and these pillars are now able to be used by us, in the real world, they have kind of a glowing stone at the top. Just get close enough that that yellow triangle appears to interact with it, and it says, do you want to use your Bravestone to fly to the fake world? And we say yes. Yeah, I don't think I used it before either. So that's what it looks like. And And the place I know of where we can find the King Cure Slimes are to the south of us. There's that little jagged ridge down there, and that is where they are hiding. At the base of that cliff. Whenever I go from the real world to the fake world, it always strikes me how somber the overworld music here in the fake world seems by comparison. Okay, and here we are. Some King Cure Slimes and even a Queen Slime up there. And if you can hear a high-pitched whining sound, it appears a neighbor about halfway down the block is doing some drilling of some kind. And I am very sorry about that. Okay, still no drop. Stunned him. There we go. Have the Emblem of Compassion, which I want to take a look at real quick in the key items. It looks kind of like a decorative plate. You'll get to see it when we turn it in. Now I actually want to head back. What's the fastest way? Probably just going to my house. Same way I got there at the beginning. Hi Cran, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, thank you very much for the host, Cran. I appreciate it. Alright, back to the waypoint. We'll hand this in and we'll be free of level 85. Alright, Nazna, we've brought it. Oh, you've gotten the Emblem of Compassion. Now then, let's begin the process of release. So, letting me out of my level cap. Do we want to... Do we want to do it right away? Yes, why wouldn't we, game? I'm a little confused why you would ask me that. I am the servant of light, Nazna. By the vows that I have exchanged with my master, the teacher of light, I guide the warrior Mel. Your profound intentions have been guided by the light. Here we gather up the rays of light of 1,000 years and bundle them together. And they are what is required to become holy light. The holy light bears such a great glow. That it rains down over the entire world in chaos and becomes hope. Alright, it's done. Now raise the emblem of compassion high. Well, as high as Mel can. So there we go. That's what it looks like in a bigger form. So Mel raised the emblem of compassion high up into the air. As the holy light guides, the warrior Mel offers up the power of her compassion and opens the way to her next path. And now your power is set free. You've got a good look on your face, like you're filled with a brand new power. Alright, we can now get to level 90. I suppose that makes sense, Cran, but... yeah, okay. I was going to say, but it's raising your level cap, so even if you were at max on this class, you would still get that taken away, and you'd be able to apply the XP instead of just losing it. But I suppose if you are saving it for a different class, then it would allow you to change over. The Master Teacher of Light that we serve has a reason for hiding himself, and I will tell you about why. The Master of Light whom we serve has so this master is one of the 6 saints, and he has been charged with a very important mission by the goddess Tiana. And this mission is to keep a very strong amount of the power of holy light within himself, his body. Sorry about that delay in the approval of that chat. Let's see. That power will be used against the root of the great darkness in the battle to come, in which the warriors will be granted the ability to stand up to any kind of evil and it will help make their bodies tough and able to withstand it. Okay, so that makes sense. They've been talking about this upcoming battle with a growing evil for many level cap quests now. So while he is storing up this great amount of holy light power, the master is in a deep sleep and is hiding himself. But in this era where we are seeking strong individuals, if you continue to gather up your power, one day I am sure the master will show himself to you. By the time you get in touch with the last of the servants of light, I'm sure you will have gotten or grown to that point. The third of the servants of light's name is Mena, and she should be in the Mogurim pathway area at the Mogure camp. That's over in the dwarf area, kind of outside Gatara, the Gatara region. And we can take that quest on once we hit level 86. You definitely need to go meet her. And even if it's just for a single hour, please help the master awaken from his sleep. Because unless a strong warrior who is one of the strong chosen warriors appears before him, we servants of light can't meet the master either. Don't you think that's terrible? No matter what era it is, it's difficult having or dealing with romantic feelings, basically. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. Give that rooster to the master. The bot is smart enough that you can't duel yourself. That is good to know, Cran. Okay, so that's the first item checked off my list here of things to do today. The next thing I wanted to show off... What do I have for towns here? That's hilarious. I can't believe that actually worked, Cran. I really don't think you can challenge the rooster to a duel. Let's see. No, not here. Well then, where is he? Down that way. So right now in game, it's not really an event, but the Tanabata village that has been used in past years for events is open to people to go visit. Tanabata is actually my favorite holiday. And if you don't know what it is, you should definitely look into it, but they'll give you, we'll get an abbreviated and somewhat Dragon Quested version of it in the text here. So this is Kasasagi. He says, "It's nice to meet you, traveler. I am the servant of the God of relationships. My name is Kasasagi. You are Mel, I see. If you have an interest in it, would you like to hear about an old Tanabata love story that's been passed down through Astaltia?" Yes, I would. Tell me about Tanabata. So the Milky Way is said to glow with people who have been reincarnated as stars or incarnated as stars. There are two, this is the story of two, one called Hikoboshi and one called Orihime. They live on opposite sides of the Milky Way, and so the two of them, even though they are drawn to and long for each other, are unable to exchange words or meet except for one day a year. So they're not permitted to meet on a daily basis, but every year there's one time, and that is at Tanabata, where there's a bridge that spans the Milky Way, and the two of them are able to spend time together. And so Hikoboshi and Orihime have come to be called the god of relationships, as a unit, and they give blessings to couples around the world. There is a festival going on right now in the Tanabata village where you can make wishes to the god of relationships. If it's all right with you, would you like to go? I'm going to say yes. All right, that's wonderful. As a commemoration, please take this tanzoku. It is a short strip of paper that you write your wish on. I will give one to you here. So we have our wish paper. If there's anything that you would like to wish for, write it down on there and attach it to a bamboo tree at the Tanabata village. Well, then I will lead you there right now. The only one of the Tanabata events I actually got to play was the one last year. So I'm not sure how that particular one goes. Here's the village. I can confirm that this is a lot what festivals in the summer in Japan look like, particularly in the less crowded city areas, or the less city-based crowd areas when you get a bit outside the city. The yukata this year that they introduced, to me it doesn't fit as well in with the Tanabata season, because Tanabata is usually celebrated on July 7th, and in some parts of Japan it's actually celebrated on August 7th. And the new outfit that they introduced was hydrangea, which is typically a June-based plant or motif in Japan. So I think it just happened to overlap a little bit with this particular event. But Mel certainly looks like she's not dressed appropriately. It's a little warm to be wearing a full-on kimono, but I don't have a yukata for her. So this will have to do. And I think I'm also going to put my sword away. Don't throw away, just put away. So there are different NPCs and stuff that you can talk to. There is a couple here, a male-female couple, of each of the 6 races, including humans. This particular shop isn't open. Let's see, what can you buy here? This item shop. They sell more of the tanzoku in case you want to write more wishes, or if you've accidentally gotten rid of the free one you were given. When you write a wish on them and you hang them, other people can look at the wishes, so other people will likely see what you've posted. So there, it comes with a warning to write things or think well about something that you would be okay with other people seeing. Let's see what all they have here besides that. Oh, they just have the tanzoku and then festival zori, so just the more traditional sandals. Do I have a pair of these? I'm pretty sure this outfit has the specific kimono type ones that have the socks. I don't remember if she's got one of these or not, so they're cheap. I'm gonna buy one. I might want it for an outfit I put together later. Alright, what are they selling over here? Oh, this is just the bank. Okay. These two are selling recipes for making what kinds of things? Equipment. Yeah, so this is different crafting stuff. Mel doesn't have a craft yet, so I won't be picking up any of those. These two are selling home goods, so things to go in the house, things to go in the garden. The one on the left here has the new items for this year. A Milky Way planetarium. This goes out in the yard. I do want to get one of those, but I gotta get some money out of the bank first. A star rug and an outer space ship window that hangs on your wall. Interesting. And then this one has a bunch of items that have been from past year's events. Milky Way themed lights, a lantern, a rug, a wall screen with sliding doors, curtains. I believe this one doesn't actually go, it's not a window, it's actually kind of like a wall divider, and you can part the curtains. And there are a couple different levels of items. There's like a dark blue front, and when you pull that back there's kind of a sheer panel that's got stars and a moon or something on it. Yes, that is on my list, Cran. I was hoping to get a couple more people in chat before I bring that up, though. a doll set for Tanabata. Oh no, somebody tried to zoom and hit their head. Was it? Oh, they hit it on the stand awning. That's... Ow. And then there are a bunch of convento themed items, which, if you don't know what convento is, it's like a little rock candy that's kind of, if it was a circle and then had a bunch of bumps on the outside, they're supposed to kind of look like snowflakes or fireworks, depending on who you talk to. You have all 3 items at your house. I do want to get the planetarium for Mel, but I can go show them off at your house. Nei-chan? Let's see, so, mobile, another big mobile, some lights in different colors, peach and ice colored and rainbow colored. Wait a minute, the rainbow light, isn't that the one that Mel's got in her house? I think I might have gotten that from you, Nei-chan. And then mini lights in the same colors. The blue print with the fireworks that the dwarf on the left is wearing is a yukata that was available for purchase in this village last year. I wish it still was, but they moved it to the paid store for this year. Give me a couple thousand gold. Planetarium that you've got, and then we'll buy some fireworks. Well, it's not unusual for in this game for outfits and things from previous events to come back around and be made available in the paid store later, from what I've seen. A lot of stuff that people have had since, you know, the first year of the game's release. That's my only option to get it, is to buy it. Let's see, who has the... You have the fireworks. And then this one here is just a stationery shop, so you can get special Tanabata themed stationery if you wish. Fireworks, give me one of each. Oh, they're all the same thing. They are handheld fireworks. They're basically a tube that you hold one end of, and then colored sparks fly out the other end. What are the colors that best suit Mel? Well, we've got to get a purple one. And then... let's see. Green, yellow, blue, orange. No, let's go with green. Just to mix it up. The way that I look at it, Cran, is they've been pulling out a lot of outfits that are, you know, these are things worn by NPCs in version 4 kind of thing, and you can try them on for free for a very brief period of time at the NPC that shows up in Verinado. But then if you actually want the outfit, you have to buy it. And I see this yukata as just another one of those rather than something actually involved with this event. Let's see. So these are the trees decorated with paper chains and a bunch of wishes that have already been hung up. So what is Mel gonna wish for? Well, I've thought about it. And, you know, this is the god of relationships and tying people together. So let's tie on our Tanzoku. It says you will use one by writing a wish. Is that okay? Yes. So what would I wish for? Let's write this more in the form of a wish. But let's also put an exclamation point at the end. Fosuteru ni aimasu you ni. That is my wish. Which just simply says, I want to see Foxtail. Are you okay with the contents of your wish? Yes. So we put it up on the tree, which looks very cute and colorful. In fact, let's take a picture to remember it by. And then one other cool thing you can do is this here, second option here is look at other people's Tanzoku, so their wishes. And you can see up to the last 100 or so that have been posted. Let's look through briefly and see if there are any fun ones. I want to eat some delicious food. One at the bottom with the emoji says, I want to meet that person. The top one there says, I want a rock bomb to become a companion. I want to be able to play for a long time. I wish that these enjoyable days would continue. There's some silly ones, there's some cute ones. Oh, I wish for my pet's health to get better. Did that say I want a new battle class? Yes. Cran, it's easy to make your wishes come true when you choose easy ones. I want to get along with everybody and play Dragon Quest X. That's a nice wish. I wish for my family to have good health. I want to hit a number 6. I'm assuming that means on the lottery. Hi Aura, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, that's adorable, Nathan. I don't think I've seen ones that look like that. I want a car and a new PC. That would make this year great. World peace, there you go. That fourth one with the music note at the end says world peace. To meet again in Estoltia. I wonder who that's a reference to. The nice, interesting thing about Japanese is you can infer a lot without actually making it clear what you're talking about. Second one on the list here. I wish for Somya to come to the Tanabata village. If you remember the storyline in the Wedi town of Gillette, Somya was the little orphan girl who tried to take in the kitten. She was actually here last year in the village. The event that went on was they were behind in fulfilling wishes. The two people who over here who are make up the god of relationships, particularly this guy here. And he was asking the players for help in granting some wishes, and various NPCs from around the world were standing around the village, and each one had their own special kind of wish. And Somya was here, and she wanted a new friend. So, to grant her wish, you actually had to go to one of the other Wedi towns and talk to a girl who was about the same age. And she agreed to be pen pals with Somya. So you come back and you give her this letter, and they're friends. It was really cute. I am also sad there wasn't a full event for Tanabata, but I'm glad that if they weren't going to have it, that at least they opened the village up for people who wanted to come and take pictures or whatnot. Maybe if they have someone that they're close to who plays the game, they could... I'm just going to sit here and wait for some shooting stars. They could, come here together and take pictures. Put our hands together, make a wish. And just wait for some stars. They come fairly often. So what would you guys wish for if you were putting a wish onto a bamboo tree for Tanabata? And I missed it. And again. Bear with me. I don't stop to take photos with Mel often, but this is one that I would like to get for her. Those are some nice wishes. And I hope they come true for all of you. There we go. So while we're here, let's talk to the stars here. It's nice to meet you, traveler. I am Hikoboshi of the god of relationships. And you are Mel. Long ago, at the far reaches of the sky, I met Orihime and fell in love with her across the Milky Way. And ever since that point, many months and years have gone by, but her beauty only continues to grow with every passing year, and I'm just as much in love with her as ever. And instead of calling him Hikoboshi, she calls him Hikorin, adding Rin or Tan or more commonly Chan to the end of someone's name is like a cutesy and affectionate suffix. She's like, no, my love for you is much more. No, they're just like in their own world. They're repeating each other's names. That's fine. Got another visitor to the village. Oh, we've still got fireworks to light off. Let's go find a nice place by the river here. And we'll set off some fireworks. Do the purple one first. I can grant that, Cran. Alright, so that was the purple one. Let's see what the green one looks like. I'm gonna try to whirl the camera around and take a picture while that's going too. Hey, watch it. Don't throw those fireworks into the camera. Alright. So there we go. That's what Tanabata village looks like. It's got a nice festival atmosphere. And I hope that in future years it will have more of an event going on so we can show that off. Take one last picture here with the whole festival there. And let's see, where do I want to go? Let's go. More shooting stars to see us off. Let's go to the house and put this planetarium down. Not dark out, so that's kind of a problem, but we'll come back at some point when it is dark so we can see what it looks like. Set up the planetarium here. Where do I want to put it? Just right in the middle here, I think. Give it more area. Okay. And then activate it so it's on. It's pretty on the inside. But it will be even more pretty above the house. Oh, you can see it a little bit. It put all the stars up there and the shooting stars and some of the almost firefly looking stars that are around. So that's really cool. It looks even better when it's dark. And here is a slime that belongs to one of my neighbors. It is a companion monster, and that perfectly leads me into the next thing that I want to do, which is change Mel over into the Monster Master class and go recruit some monsters. Let's see, where's the best place? Let's just go to Maggie's and we'll change there.